This is an extraordinary day. This hasn't happened in a generation. The leadership of David and Molly has been well documented. It's well known to all of us. I add my thanks and gratitude and appreciation to you, President Boren and Molly. It has been one of the joys of my career to be able to sit with you, learn from you, be with you, and see your leadership in action and your smarts in action. I really learned from that. It's just been a very unique opportunity, and I'm forever grateful to you, and this entire state of Oklahoma is forever grateful to you, so thank you. I really want to express so deeply how important this process has been and how seriously it has been conducted. The search committee was named, I believe, in October and began their deliberations in November. A broad group that Clark introduced, led by David and Greg, and it was a principled, inclusive, wonderful process that cultivated out of a large group of national and international candidates, 13 that they then brought in, spoke with, had interviews with, and advanced 7 of those to the regents. And all 7 extraordinary. Different skill sets, different styles, different points in their careers, different approaches to the various challenges and opportunities that we all find ourselves in today. And so I really want to express my gratitude to the search committee and very much want to thank the regents. We met a lot. We didn't fight that much, only a few times, but a wonderfully collegial group, united in one vision, and that's what's in the best interest of the University of Oklahoma. That's all it's about. What's best for our students, what's best for our faculty, and what's best for the state of Oklahoma. It's the only thing we really considered. There was one other factor, though. Whoever survived this process had to have one thing for sure. They had to love OU, and they had to love Oklahoma. So as I assess this process, which has been the greatest civic duty of my life and joy of my life and opportunity of my life in civic contribution, what an honor for me and our entire Regents and Search Committee. But there was a clear choice. There was very quickly a clear choice. A person of remarkable skill, unmatched track record of success, of energy, of sophistication in terms of finding answers to problems, of inspiring people to greatness, of building teams, of moving organizations to the next level. And that's who we have today. It is my great personal privilege and honor to introduce to you today the 14th president of the University of Oklahoma, James Lawrence Gallogly.
Thank you so much. Regent Bennett, thank you for all of your support in this process. All of the other regents, thank you for your confidence in me. All of you on the search committee, thank you for your tough questions and your support. Before I go a moment further, though, I would like to again thank my dear friend and colleague, David Boren, a great Oklahoman, a great president of OU. David, please stand. Debo. It was about 40 years ago that Janet and I made a trip from Colorado in a car and a U-Haul moving van to come to this university. Janet, we made a great choice, didn't we? My father tried to talk me out of it for a variety of reasons, because he thought there were too many lawyers and all. And there probably are. But we are so happy we came. And we return. And the first job I will have is to be a student again. A student. To learn from all of you, from our professors, from our students, from all of you who share different views. First and foremost, I will be a student with you. The second thing that I will promise to do is be an educator. That is what we do at the University of Oklahoma. I really look forward to teaching. My father was a teacher. I have two brothers who were teachers. One of my sisters was a teacher. I am so anxious to be in the classroom. I will also be an administrator. I've had the privilege of working with tens of thousands of employees, huge companies, and working on all sorts of issues to find solutions. Working with many people like you collectively to find the right answers. But make no mistake, I did not come to just be a student or a teacher or an administrator. I came with a vision. I came to help continue that work that David Boren started, that great foundation, to take the University of Oklahoma from a great institution to absolutely the pinnacle of academic success. When my father tried to talk me out of going to school here, it was not because of the University of Oklahoma. He said to my wife and I, "You have great jobs, and someday you may be the manager of the Safeway store where you work, and you're going to take on 3 years of debt." And I didn't listen to him. He gave me fantastic advice. He said, "Okay, if you're going to do this, do it with great passion. Be the absolute best at it, the greatest lawyer ever, because there is always room at the top. Always room at the top." Here at OU, we know a lot about that and many things, don't we? But there is still more room at the top. I worked for ConocoPhillips for 29 years. And some of you may know the history, some of you may not. But that company in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, who was a target of a couple takeover attempts and had so much debt that it really had no opportunity to grow, built a very bold plan to merge with another Oklahoma company, Conoco, out of Ponca City. Two great Sooner companies. And those two companies with very difficult futures became a Fortune 5 company. One of the very best of the best in their business. And after 29 years there, I left that company that I truly loved to join a bankrupt company, a company with over $20 billion of debt, a Dutch company whose name you've never heard of, LyondellBasell. Those people and I took our company out of Chapter 11 in record time. Those 13,000 people and I created something that we envisioned from the very first day that I spoke to them in an audience just like this, with a video conference across the entire world, where I said to them, I did not come to help you get out of bankruptcy. I came to help you become the greatest petrochemical company in the world. And they did it. In a few short years, the stock price went from $17 to $115. We exited Chapter 11 quicker than any other company. We became investment grade quicker than any other company. Our toughest competitor was Dow Chemical. And a few days before I announced retirement, we almost equaled them in market cap from a bankrupt company 4 years before. It is that level of energy that I will bring here and work with you to achieve what I just talked about a moment ago, being the absolute pinnacle of higher education in this country and in this world. We aspire to greatness. To greatness. Nothing less. I will push very hard. I will ask a great deal. We know what that looks like on the football field, don't we? I'm a true Sooner, and if we lose a game or two, I'm just as upset as you. Because we expect perfection. And we're going to have that same standard in every single thing we do in this university. Every single thing. We will work together as a team, and we will achieve great things. Because we are Sooners. Boomer Sooner!